Before this episode starts, trigger warning for topics about suicide, mention of drugs, murder, and mental illness.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
everybody.
How have you been, Leila?
I've been good. Have you been, George?
So lit. Spring has sprung. It's lit out here.
Yeah.
We're in our childhood park.
But they fucking renovated it and it's shit now.
Yeah. It's actually there's kids playing in it, and I don't know how they can have fun.
Can you explain where we are? You just did. Sorry, you were Go.
So for the viewers, because now we actually have viewers and listeners.
Hi, Shrika's sister.
Hello, Shrika sister. And to our listeners, we are on a cliff, kind of really beautiful scenic cliff that overviews a golfing course that soon is going to be gone. So we're archiving it.
Yeah.
And so this is part of history. This video or this episode is historic. Anyways, it oversees such an amazing golf course with a ravine.
You know, people fucking hate golf courses because they're like, oh, why? It's such a fucking waste of land and space. Yeah, I agree, but I agree that it's a waste of space, but the fact that the space is going towards a condo now is pissing me even more off.
I agree because the condos are $1 billion. They're not even affordable.
Did you see how the condos looked? The photo in the design? It's
No.
literally a blocky it's a asymmetrical one of those fucking modern designs, all glass windows in this area.
That's so fucked up. And I don't know, it's just actually really sad because I've known this ever since I was alive. The youngest I can ever remember, I have known about this.
I totally fucking understand the old people. Yesterday at the bus, these old people were like, I fucking hate the music nowadays. It's all trash. It's all beeps and boops. And
That's crazy.
I can understand where they're coming from now because I'm like, bro, my age was the good old days and everybody else is suffering now.
I also agree for mainstream pop music. There is nothing will beat Lady Gaga era.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me,
for sure.
prime Lady Gaga era, nothing will beat that.
It's because everything was so chaotic back then.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel that's so objectively true because now Lady Gaga songs are coming back. Bloody Mary, I believe it's called, and Judas are really popular songs on TikTok.
Judas is an old song.
Judas.
That's an old one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean old songs like that, they're coming back.
Okay, but it's not about the songs, it's about the culture. Think about what people used to do to get famous was so extra, and now it's just not like that anymore because people don't need to be fucking crazy and wear a meat dress to get publicity.
That was actually so awesome. And now I agree
The cultural Today I didn't sign my first petition, but I signed a petition today.
on change.org.
Some fucking website because in Florida, you know how much I love fucking Florida, right?
Yeah.
They are trying to demolish all the historical buildings because they're not up to guidelines.
Oh my god.
And fucking guidelines nowadays are the stupid, they're the dumbest things ever. The whole reason why we can't have communities like the Danforth anymore is because of parking regulation, and because fucking the roads need to be big and wide. So now we don't have cool, cute communities that are family-owned businesses, and everything is here's a community for housing, here's the shopping community, and everywhere needs a fucking car.
Yeah. It's actually really sad, but I feel it's weird because Danforth in specific is that's the Greek part of Toronto, right? And so it's just weird because when I used to go there all the time as a child, I remember the streets being more wide than they are now. Because now they implemented on the sides so many biking lanes.
Are you hating biking lanes?
No, it's more I think it's awesome for the biking lanes, but now because of the biking lanes, there's no more Taste of Danforth.
Okay, but also biking lanes are lit AF, but poor Taste of Danforth. I think that's just stupid. There could have definitely been a Taste of Danforth with the biking lanes.
Yeah.
People just didn't need to bike there. If they're closing off the fucking roads for the cars, the bikes, hello, don't be stupid.
Yeah. Tell them what you did yesterday.
What'd I do? Oh, yesterday I went over there. Oh my god, by the way, I fucking hate people because people I've never talked to have been oh, where this at? Bitch, shut the fuck up.
I'm literally gatekeeping nature.
I gatekeeped it from, what's his name?
Red hair, Cat Valentine?
No.
Oh, we have to have a name for him.
Yeah, we have to have a name for him.
I think like AZ word.
AZ word. Okay,
Oh,
well.
wait, I'm so scared that this is not recording. Like, this is sending a it's good.
Okay, should I clap again?
No, it's good.
Okay, hi. So, basically, he was like, I want to go there with my girl.
I think the thing is we really have to take what Sharuka's sister said. Who is AZ word? This guy, AZ word, he has, like,
Oh, yeah.
he was at our elementary. And this guy, he has, like, a long history with us. Like, it's really...
So, basically, at the end of the conversation, he was like, this is payback for what you did to me. You have to give me this information. First of all, he offered me weed. And then I was like, are you fucking serious? And then he offered me a vape. And I was like, who do I look like? And then he was like, this is fucking payback for what you've done to me. And then I was like, what did I do? So basically, we were can I explain it?
Yeah.
We dated back in grade 6. In grade 6, okay? Elementary. And then, I don't know. And then I left to go to our school currently.
Yeah.
But in the middle school. And then I became besties with George. But George is his sworn nemesis. And I always told him I would never be friends with George.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I scrolled up in our DMs because I was like, who is this person texting me? And I was like,
oh my
you
God.
think I would leave? You think I would be friends with George instead of you? In our DMs.
Yeah, you'd be like, no, never.
Look at us now.
What's it called?
Do you want to share your perspective?
Yeah, an AZ word for me and him. We met in 2016, which by the way was the best year ever, but actually one of the worst years ever at the same time. But that's like a whole different episode. Anyways, we met in 2016, and in grade 6, which is so funny. Like we're talking about grade 6, and now we're like about to graduate. Anyways,
I'm gonna still be talking about grade 6 when I'm like 50. I don't care.
Yeah, because that was a year. And we were like we were a duo in that class, and Leila was in that class as well. But I didn't know her very much then.
I didn't know you either. I just knew. So basically, like one of my things from you, like I saw in my like whatever for childhood writings, I was like, George's crazy.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, he's like I think it was like he talks a lot. That's what I wrote in his DM.
To this day.
Yeah.
To this day.
I
still do that. So much talking that I started a podcast.
Oh, we're not monetizing shit.
No. One day. Hey, stop gatekeeping us, please. Please stop. We're gonna gatekeep from you, but don't gatekeep us.
Gatekeeping us.
You never know. Anyways, but what's it called? We were a duo in the class, me and AZ Word, and then we recruited people, blah blah blah. It was like a friend group, and then me and him had like crazy drama. Point being, I have to like, okay. What happened was on Instagram one day, I was like having such a fun time getting a hairspray. I was getting a hairspray and like a lighter, and I was shooting it and like doing that cool effect, and then I posted it on Instagram. What happened was I didn't go to school the next day because I was fucking lazy, and then AZ Word goes to the teacher and he goes, oh my God, he burned himself. That's why he's not here today. Like he literally burned himself. And so then I had to talk to a social worker for 6 months. Thank you so much, AZ Word.
You having to talk to a social worker is like insane because honestly, I feel like so many kids go under the system, right?
Yeah.
But you were over the system. Like the system was on your ass.
Yeah. And like I guess in the school I was just known to be like a crazy person because in grade 4 I got a phone and this is a really funny story. I was like, hey to my playground friends, let's prank call people. So I don't know who I called, but I just called like a random number, and the voicemail I left was I told all my friends to give a blood-curdling scream, and we were like, help me, ah. So then they got this voicemail, and they called the police, and the police came to the school in grade 4, and they were like, this was you. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, it was.
I have never heard this story.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they track you back to the school?
Because this was my number. I didn't do star 64. I literally just called a random fucking number, like, with my contact public. And then, like, the person literally thought there were people dying. And so they called the police.
You know what's so good? Good for that person, because honestly, if I got that fucking voicemail, I wouldn't do shit.
I'd be like, oh.
I'd be like, oh, okay.
At first, I'd text my friends and be like, what do I do, guys? Like, this is really
I don't
scary.
think I'd look at my voicemails.
I don't look at my voicemail either. And this is like a thing between me and my dad, because this guy leaves me a voicemail every time I don't pick up. And he'll be like, hey, did you get my voicemail? I'll be like, no. And then he'll be like, why? Why didn't you listen to it? And I'm like, because I'm like 17 and I'm in the new age. I can't listen to a voicemail. That's not me. And he's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, everybody listens to their voicemail. Why can't you listen to a voicemail? You own a phone. You don't use your phone's abilities. And I'm like, okay, you wouldn't understand.
I don't know why, because sometimes I'm like, damn, you know what Apple should do? They should have a messaging service on their phone, so when you don't pick up a call, somebody could leave a message. When that shit does fully exist, and I just choose not to use it.
But there's that, like, good part of it where you, like, if you're rich and you have a certain, like, phone plan, you can see the voice message, like, on text. And for, like, the stupid, like, I don't know, why the fuck do I have to pay 15 or 10 bucks extra to see my voice messages on text, which is so much more convenient than sitting there putting a fucking password and then listening to some old guy be like, hello.
Yeah.
I'd rather see that on like that cute little tab. And like, why is that behind a paywall? That should be available.
I always wondered how people do that. I didn't know it was behind a paywall. I thought it was just like some feature I didn't understand how to use.
No, it's like a fucking weird, you have to get that in your phone plan, but it's like $5 extra. I'm not gonna get, that's useless. I'm just not gonna listen to my voicemail and I'm gonna piss off my dad.
Like, you know how many, like, have you seen those memes? And it's like, actually, that's stupid.
I have no idea which ones you're talking
There's just like memes about like people leaving fucking crazy voice messages and they screen record it, and I'm like, oh my god.
That is so, like, the only one I can think of is like the one where it's like, this was Rachel, you big fat white ugly ass bitch, like, why you taking me off the motherfucking schedule? I watched that literally 2 days ago on Twitter.
Why? Oh, because you're Twitter now. Are you on Black Twitter? Yeah, you are.
I'm not sure. I don't think so, actually. I used to be in like 2019, 2020. Not anymore. I actually think I could get famous on Twitter if I really tried.
Yeah.
Like, I could have a like following, and I could be like someone who has like funny tweets. So that's in my future. That's in my like tarot cards.
You don't want that in your future.
Why?
You want to be a funny tweeter?
Yeah. That's how Enya got famous. And
that's not how she got famous.
Yeah, she did.
She got famous off of Vine, but that was like her first introduction onto the internet. This is like our cult, the lady who we follow. You want to check if it's recording? It's 16.
You're so right. So my camera, it's like old head as fuck, and it for the listeners, this is no problem. So last week's episode, yeah.
Can I ask the listeners something?
Yeah.
Actually, what were you gonna say?
Last week's episode, there was like no fucking video for like most of it, so the listeners had no problem, but for all our camera viewers, like, I'm really sorry, because it was such a lit episode in the bathtub.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Would you ever work at McDonald's?
No.
Like, even if you were, like, broke?
Maybe if I was broke, but I just, like, I knew, like, my friend Shaden, he worked there, and, like, he worked there for, like, 2 years, and it, like, was fucking crazy how miserable, like, his work life was.
What did he do?
He'd make the burgers. He was the one flipping it, like, with the spatula.
Oh.
But, like, it was just fucked up because, like, he'd come home and he'd be like, we'd talk and he'd be like, holy fuck, every single person in this workplace is the dumbest person I've ever met. I'm the only competent person here. All my managers, they're the dumbest people I've ever met. And this place, like, I hate it. And every day he'd be like, I fucking hate this place. It's the worst place ever. It didn't compare to his next job. He owned, like, a restaurant. He went from being a McDonald's worker to owning a restaurant.
What the fuck?
And it was the most miserable time of his life.
Does he still own it?
No. He was like, fuck that. So
he just sold it? Like, how do you just own something and then leave it immediately?
He did it for a year, and then it was like horrific. So then he went to he sold it, and then he's in graphic design school now. He's literally my inspiration for like everything. Because every motherfucker in our school is like since like grade 11, every motherfucker was like, I know exactly which university I'm going to for which program, and I know exactly every single part of my plan.
And it's always some fucking engineering ass shit. I've only met engineers at our school.
And for me, I'm like, I don't know like at all what I want to do. And that like literally, do you remember September me?
Oh yeah.
September of 2022 me was like one of the lowest points in my life, was because I was like, holy fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I can't like school is like the most difficult thing right now, before I figured out what the problem in my life is. And then I was freaking out because every single person around me knew exactly what they wanted to do, and I was one of the only people who was like,
do you have advice?
yeah, if you're in high school, for my grade 11 gang, or even if you're still in grade 12, fuck knowing what you want to do. You don't have to. Like, really, like, figure it out after you graduate, because that's my plan. Like, I'm taking a gap year, and I'm going to figure it out after I graduate, and my life is, like, so much less stressful. Like, at this point in my life, and I guess I should have done that more in high school, but, like, fuck, like, I was dealing with shit. Like, I was going through shit, and I was figuring myself out. I still am, and yeah.
Period.
But, what's it called? And it was freaking me out because I was like, holy shit, every single person knows what they want to do. I don't. What am I gonna do? I don't know. And I went through like a crazy, like every week it was like a new thing I told all my friends. Like I remember.
Yeah, it would be like
First it was biology. In grade 11 I was like, I'm gonna do biology. And then over the summertime, from grade 11 to 12, I was like, I'm gonna do coding. And then after that I was like, no, I'm gonna do biomed. And then after that I was like, no, I'm gonna do acting. And then after that I was like, fuck this, I can't do acting. I'm gonna just take a gap year.
Are you gonna be doing anything on your gap year?
Working, like just working, getting money. Cause like that's what like Shaden did, and like he turned out like amazing. So I'm gonna fucking do that. Next week is our first guest episode.
Woohoo!
We can't say yet, but
oh yeah, it's a surprise, but it's actually like really interesting. Like
it's
you guys
really
are gonna
awesome.
really like it. And if you don't know who it is, well, you're gonna find out.
You're in for a surprise.
Yeah, they're so amazing. Sometimes I feel like, do you think like when we speak, we sound like we're giving a presentation?
I think so. But I think that's like what makes us really good at this. Like whenever I feel like I'm really good at presentations, and I was like, this is kind of like in a way a presentation.
Like
Presentation of
some
us.
people when they give presentations in class, I'm like, oh my fucking god. Like, actually no, I shouldn't speak negatively.
I can. In a certain class, there is like a presentation day recently, and people like a lot of people like they're not really great at like doing it, but no shade to them, because it's like, oh my god. Also,
I'm covering my mic.
oh, that's really good. Also, today's a spring windy day, and if you hear any wind, please forgive us.
Why are you so beg for their dick? Like, be like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
they chose to watch this.
But anyways, in this class, there's presentations. A lot of people like were very like monotone, like very like awkward, but like, and I was like, oh shit, like this is in a way like a talent, and it was really interesting. Holy shit! When last week's episode, speaking of last week's episode, I had to get my 90. If anyone noticed, I uploaded it 4 days late because I had to get my chemistry 90. It was necessary, and I'm pretty sure I got it.
I've changed my life goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being.
You know how I said I want to live in a van?
Yeah.
I've decided that I'm in no need to be homeless anymore because I have a happy home.
Aww.
So I think
That's so awesome.
I know, it actually is awesome, like from before.
That is
So
like,
now that I'm in a happy home, I've decided to get a truck.
yeah, I want a truck too. I understand you. I'm gonna hold on. I get you. I want a truck as well. Like fuck. Like I don't. That guy Mitchell, he has a truck or a Jeep. It's a Jeep, and it looks so good on him. And I want one. Not a Jeep. I don't want a Jeep, but I want a truck. And you know who else had a Jeep? Jordan. Do you know Jordan?
Portable?
No, she was in my past friend group.
Yeah, portable.
Don't. It's like that, yeah. But she had a Jeep too, and it was so lit. Like people with Jeeps, like it's so lit. But yeah, I don't know. For me, I think a pickup truck I want. That's what I want.
I want a truck because I'm gonna go off-roading. Like, imagine, like, traveling from here all the way to, like, Chile.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's like insane. Do you know
But,
how
like,
much?
it's so doable.
That's a literal like 2-week trip.
2 weeks? Bro, I will take the most fucking time. I'll take a year to go to Chile. And just, like, travel around America. And Chile is my destination.
Yeah. Actually, like, life has been so... Ever since the spring came out, like, the sun has been injecting pure happiness into my
I know.
bloodstream.
I've not felt sad.
I have, like, lived... Like, all the sadness in my life has gone away.
Are you cool?
No, I'm good. I'm so fucking, like, happy. And every day, like, I encounter inconveniences. And usually it'd be like, oh, my God, my life is...
My life is fucking over.
Like, I can't do this anymore. Life is miserable. I'm done. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna, like,
and
die.
then I'm like, there's hope.
But now I'm like, no, I can get over this, and like this isn't like gonna ruin my day. Oh my God.
This is so amazing. Let me see some other notes.
Depression's fucking crazy, dude.
You know what's so fucking funny?
What?
We need to bring back crack.
Like the drug?
Yeah. Because I need you to think about every single fucking drug you've ever seen, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I'm mainly thinking about like the new gen drugs, like fucking fentanyl.
Ketamine, Za. Za's like
No.
I know it's always been there, but like Za's like, it's like a new. They've taken it and turned it into like a new like. They've reimagined Za. the Gen Z, they've reimagined Za.
I know. I don't know how, but they fucking did it.
I want to see you stupid motherfucking rival podcast start up because I'm genuinely serious. You could not do it. It's fucking fucked up.
Wow.
I pay money for this monthly.
Yeah.
I pay for this bullshit. Bullshit, lit shit. I love this.
There's an ice cream truck sound coming from the fucking forest. Or am I tripping?
Anyways.
By the way, I'm pretty sure schizophrenia runs in my family.
I'm pretty sure I have schizophrenia.
Oh my fucking
Yesterday,
you don't have schizophrenia.
I heard a whisper, and there's no one around me, and I was like, it's over. And sometimes I'll hear my name. I hear my name all the time. I hear my name all the time.
I think that's an actual phenomenon, though.
Really?
Yeah, like if you hear like your phone ringing and your phone's not ringing.
Yeah, it's called
Or, like
ghost vibrations because we're so attached to our phones that we're like that we like we think that
I need
like
a ghost to give me some vibrations.
you need to watch Scary Movie 2 because that's what happened in that.
Scary Movie 2?
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen the clip.
You know what's crazy though?
I'll tell the story to anybody.
At our
'cause it's
school,
fucking
there
crazy.
are so fucking many stinky people. It is fucked up.
Who's the stinkies?
I have names. I can't name them on here. I don't want fucking like air them out. But they're actually. I was talking to one of my friends about this person in our class who is a stinky person, and they were like, yeah, because they actually shower like maybe once a week.
As a kid, I did.
As a kid, I did too, but I was like 7, so it didn't
Yeah.
matter. But no, you're 17. Maybe 18, you don't shower once a week. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? And not showering, like, I don't mean like your hair. Like, people who have to shower their hair like once a month, lit. That's, you know your hair the best.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like for stink. You need a shower. I don't know why I'm on here talking about hygiene, but it's actually fucked up because when at the end of the day in our hallways smell so unbelievably rank and putrid. Like everybody's like, it's like all of the fucking jocks like
Name down below the stinks.
like it's fucking crazy.
Also, yeah, they fucking let the gym class run around in the halls.
Yeah, because oh my goodness.
That
and
is
they
the
still
scary.
to this day, I don't know why. Like it's hot weather, I think.
No,
Let 'em live.
no, I think they go outside now, but
Oh.
bro, why'd they do that? Just find another thing to do in June.
It's actually fucked up. Do you know, today I'm going
I'm
to
not
Rico
taking-
Nasty.
Yeah.
And so, sorry listeners, but you're missing out. So this is my outfit
Ooh, twerk.
for Rico Nasty. I'm going to meet her today.
Like
I
hug,
don't know.
like talk, exactly.
Yeah, we met Luna Lee.
Okay, but Luna
Oh my
Lee's like a
God.
small artist compared to Rico Nasty.
Oh, well, yeah. I think like Luna Lee has like 1 million listeners, and I think like Rico
What?
Nasty-
Really? Since when? 1 million listeners on Spotify?
Yeah, check the shit app I don't have. Oh, got him. Anyways, but so in like 2 hours. 2 million?
Almost. It's 190.
That's so awesome. Oh my god, I was Lunally stan. Like, not stan, when her first album came out, Duality, like, I found her when she was, like, not underground, but she was, like,
She is pretty, like, I thought she was fucking underground.
she probably had, like, 300,000 listeners when I found her. And that was, I think that's kind of underground in a way. But anyways, I'm seeing Rico Nasty in, like, 3 hours.
Is there an artist that you were like, I was there before anybody else? Besides?
Literally, maybe Luna Lee. Oh, Rico Nasty. But to be fair, because I found them in grade 8. I found her in grade 8, so like 4 years ago. But I found her because of Shaden. Because Shaden's like one of my best friends, for context for viewers. Anyways, one day he'll be on. One day, and like, anyways. And he was like, he told me about this song of hers. Here, let me find it.
Since a baby and tell me mama knew I was great.
What? What Rico Nasty songs do you have?
I only have that one song, and because I found it like when I was really into like edits when I was in grade 7. I don't know.
The song is called.
Smack a bitch.
That's one, yeah.
But it didn't come out in 2020. That's a fucking lie.
The song that got me into her was Guap La La La.
Oh yes, that's what the song was.
Really?
Yeah, guap la 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 la.
And so, yeah, and then she released her album, like, Nightmare Vacation. It was so fucking awesome. If it's on vinyl, I'm gonna get it today. Anyways, by the time you guys see this, I've already gone and, like, done it and had the best time of my life, and I'm gonna post Instagram pictures. And yeah. Dude, there's an eagle. You see it?
I can look at any bird and be like, it's an eagle.
Honestly,
I don't know
fucking
birds.
me too.
How do we include the audience? I just know how to talk. Okay,
the
really,
talking is the thing.
you love us talking.
Because one person gave me, like, they were like, a criticism they gave me was like, you talk to us so much. Oh, it was Eve. Eve told me that we talk to the audience so much it, like, freaks her out. And I was like,
oh, okay.
I got you, yeah.
Okay. I have to, like, say anything, because I feel like killing yourself is so out.
Killing yourself is so out.
Like, I feel like true enlightenment is when you want to kill other people.
Oh!
Yeah, because,
do you
like,
remember that one girl's story?
Yeah.
She was at that point.
Yeah, and like, she knows it the best. But, like, honestly, when I think about it, y'all bitches be, like, trying to mold people into what you fucking want from other people. And I'm like, let me live in my fucking delusion. I'm not the problem. You're the fucking problem.
Anytime I ever wanted to kill myself, it was purely out of, like, for me, looking back on it, I think it was very selfish of me for the reasons I wanted to. But, I feel kind of bad saying, like, killing yourself is out because it sounds very, like, childish and, like, not, like, realizing the gravity of it. But I think, like, I don't know. You get to a point where you're like, holy shit, I need to murder other people. I've never been there, but I've been there I've been there in, like, to a certain extent, but not to the full extent.
Because,
I know
like,
you're
every
talking
single
about.
time I've wanted to kill myself is because somebody else made me feel like I should kill myself.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not the problem. You are the problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a piercing not because I'm going fucking crazy. I feel like that's like an assumption with people, and they think like, oh, girls when they change their appearance, they think they're going fucking crazy.
Let her live. It's because you're realizing yourself.
Exactly. Like, oh my god, I'm not even gonna name names, but you know who you are.
There is a rumor, not a rumor, but there's something really funny once. Can I talk about the tree punching story?
Who the fuck? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about though.
When they found you punching a tree?
Yeah.
Do you want to explain?
I wasn't punching a tree. I was playing with my stick and I was throwing the stick on the tree.
So basically, one day what happened was, like, actually, like, what happened on, because it was you, like you say, like, what happened that made you want to
No,
do it?
you say from your perspective because that's the other person's perspective.
Yeah. So what happened was, Leila one day was, like, stressed at school, and she went out and, like maybe during her, like, free period or whatever,
Yeah,
and then she, like, took sticks and was, like fucking, like, throwing them at the tree. And then this guy, Cat Valentine.
Was it Cat Valentine?
That's what I heard from my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, so this guy, Cat Valentine, he, that's our nickname for him. He, like, saw her and he told somebody that, like, she was punching this tree. And then the person he told was like, oh my God, she's on drugs. Like, why else would she be punching a tree like that? She must be on drugs. So then it, like, not spread around, but it, like, got around to my friend. And my friend came up to me and was like, oh my God, did you hear about this? Because, like, she might be on drugs. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You know what? All of this, like, oh, she does drugs, is like the biggest, like, I will never do drugs.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, my mind is already perfect.
I'm so
Unless
lit.
it's LSD. That's okay.
Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, we need a Joe Rogan monkey episode.
What's it called? I was watching Gossip Girl, so I started Gossip
Fuck
Girl
you.
2 days
You have
ago.
no right to speak about it. Also, can I tell my perspective of that?
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
I wasn't stressed at all. I was just having fun.
Yep.
Like, y'all have never had fun a day in your fucking lives, and that's why you guys are all miserable. Like, thinking,
We have... Oh, sorry.
how much time do you have?
No, we're good.
Like, considering other people in your fucking daily life is the worst thing that has ever happened to humanity ever. And I just think, like, if it makes me have fun, I'm gonna fucking do it, and I'm gonna twirl this stick, and I'm gonna listen to my music, and I'm gonna fucking dance and twirl around like a kid.
So I started Gossip Girl a few days ago, and I watched only 5 episodes before I was like, I don't like this show. I was convinced by Leila and Eve to, like, go back to it. So I'm gonna go try it again and see what I feel like. But anyways.
Honestly, don't. With that attitude, don't.
Okay.
Because this show is, like, it's not for the faint of heart.
Okay.
It's for
My
the
favorite
lovers.
characters, Dan Humphrey.
Yeah, because... Sorry.
He's so lit.
No, he's not.
I hate Chuck. I hope he dies. Anyways, point being is I was watching Gossip Girl and I was like, dude, our school is Gossip Girl without the, like... Genuinely, I think our school is like Gossip Girl's fuck.
Really?
The way, the way the drama evolves in that show, I'm like, because when I was watching it, it was like, every day was one episode. So one episode would be within like a day or two.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, when drama happens at our school, like dramatic periods, that is like what happens. Like one day we'll have the most drama ever. Like, do you remember the day of like after Almost Maine?
Yeah.
Like, that was fucking crazy. Or like, I don't know, like just so many times when like drama happens so unbelievably fast and like the interactions they'll be like in Gossip Girl where they'll be like, hey, this person like did this and like blah blah
It's
blah blah.
also interconnected.
It's so interconnected.
Like everybody has that one friend that's friends with the other friend group that will tell that friend group and that'll tell that friend group. And
yeah, like so much shit is interconnected.
Everybody's
and it's
your
like
op.
so fucking like funny. Anyways,
who's your oh no, who's like the friend group that you like talk to that's separate from your friend group?
I'm not sure. I don't know. That's like a hard question. Because I don't like to talk to people who will like spread my shit around. But then it's like, I get that doesn't fucking mean anything because it always happens to me. Like every time, it always fucking happens to me and it's like, fuck, man. Like, one time I posted on my spam account, my Finsta. I hate saying spam. I hate saying spam because I think it's like kid. But then I'm like, Finsta is so like...
Yeah, Finsta is like
Anyways,
mysterious.
yeah, on my Finsta, I was talking shit about this guy, and then apparently like 2 people or 3 people went and showed this guy what I was saying.
Why are people fake like that?
But
Actually, no, that's not fake.
But it
though.
backfired on him now.
Why?
Because now, since he doesn't like me, he can't come on his trip with a friend group of ours. Because he's like, until he becomes friends with me. Until he becomes friends with me, he can't come on this like planned trip
He's
we
like
have.
on detention. Like he has to be friends with you.
Yeah. But he's right. Yeah, was I an asshole? Yeah. Was I a shit talking asshole? Yeah.
Bro,
But it's
people
your
can't
fault
be
now.
good anymore.
What?
Like I don't like. I'm not gonna be a good person.
I don't want to be like fuck. Like let me live.
I know. Let me fucking be. Cause realistically, like, you can't.
Yeah.
It's so.
No, it's good. It's around. I don't know. Oh.
Because honestly, though, if I feel like there's like I need to subject morally, and like I just found out something that my best friend needs to hear, I will fucking tell my best friend.
I don't fucking tell, dude. Actually, I can't say that. Well, I can give a bit. I tell a lot of things to her. So it's like, you know. Anyways.
But like I feel like everybody does that with their best friend. Like there's
yeah.
always that one person that you have to tell. And if you don't tell shit to anybody, like
I don't know
honestly, I don't know. Like good job, good for you. You actually deserve a reward.
We have to show our show and tell, please. And we need to give like so I have one thing.
Okay.
But I feel like
two.
yours might be better.
Okay.
Because mine's like a two-parter.
What's your like theme? Like
there's no theme.
No, like what is it about? Can you give me like? Okay, and then two-parter.
It was a two-parter, but you forgot.
No. Oh yeah, it was supposed to be a two-parter. I have a couple things in my bag, but I'll go pretty quickly because some of them are like not important. Okay, this is my first iPad that I've ever got.
Whoa! For the listeners, this fucking iPad is torn the fuck up. It is. There's no screen.
And I found it today, and the whole reason why I wanted to get this iPad was to look at porn as a kid.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Because I was like, I need some like a private thing. It's like, oh, but I'm pretty sure I can get my photos in it, right?
Yeah, if the hard drive's still intact, you definitely can.
That's so lit. Because I have so many memories on it. That's why I've kept it so far. Second thing is, me and George went to the Pride Parade
Oh,
together.
yeah. This was so awesome. I still had that condom they gave me. I don't know where it is. I think I might still have it.
Was it like themed? Oh, sorry.
I'm not
cold.
sure. After that Pride Parade, an interesting story was I came home and I went through my back door for my old apartment, and then this dog ran up and bit me.
Shit, yeah. Do you still have a scar from that?
I don't think so. I might, but it's like, so I can't tell if it's like because of that or like other things. But anyways, I don't think I have a scar. But anyways, it bit me, and I was fucking freaking out because I went home and I was texting the group chat with the people we went with, and I was like, oh my god, guys, like I just got bit by a dog. If I have rabies, I'm gonna fucking freak out. So then I just went and asked the owner, and I was like, does your dog have rabies? And she was like, no. And I'm here today, so
You're good.
I'm good. But
George has like a.
Now I have a fucking fear of dogs, and I
Yeah.
love dogs, but I hate being around them now, because I'm scared. Because that dog, what it was I was walking, and then
Was it a big dog?
No, it was really small and annoying. It's
Kick
like
that
those
shit.
annoying fucking dogs.
Oh, sorry, no animal abuse.
So it ran up to me, and I thought it was gonna come and like sniff me because that's what they do. But no, it went straight for like my thigh, like my thigh, like fucking thing, and I was like, what the hell? And it didn't hurt, and I did bleed, and I was like, oh my god, it's over. Like, this is where my life ends. There's this girl at our school who like got bit by an animal who had rabies and had to get like 10 shots. And she was in my class in semester 1 of grade 12, and she like didn't come to school for a month because she had to like stay home and get a new shot every day.
Yeah, like rabies is like something like you cannot joke with that. Like you will fucking die.
Yeah.
It's like it's literally like a 99% chance of death if you don't get medicated.
And then when I told my parents like month later, they were like, why didn't you like call the police? And I'm like, what do you mean? Why am I going to call the police right now? And my dad was like, you needed to sue that lady. And I was like,
what the
fuck are you talking about?
Dog. You can't sue the dog. Like the lady is not at fault unless it's like it doesn't have a leash. Did it not have a leash?
It did, but she wasn't holding on to it, so it just like was around the dog, and like she was just like letting the dog, because the backyard was like, because it was a backyard that connects like a ton of houses together.
Oh yeah, so it's just like an area where the dogs chill.
Yeah. My show and tell piece.
Wait,
I don't
can
know.
I add
I'm
one
not
more
gonna.
thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say how George has like a magic ability to make friends with white girls at any event he goes to.
But I also feel like it's with anyone, really.
I know, but it's like specifically like if they're like, I don't know, the people, like, I don't know how you made friends with them like that. Like you have a really good skill of just like meeting people. Like you're like a kid at a playground.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi, let's hang out.
I've known how to do it now, but when I was in like early high school and middle school, I was fucking the most anxious person ever.
People who have social anxiety, like, just don't.
I was like freaking the fuck out. Like I could not make friends. But then, and it's weird because in like all of elementary, I was like excluded from everything, and like I was like considered like a weird kid. So to me, it's like kind of a mystery of how I'm like good at like
Everything, yeah.
good at making friends like that.
No, good mentally, because you were like really severely bullied.
Yeah.
I think, you know, we should have the podcast do.
What?
We should head to a motivational direction and become like an Andrew Tate.
That'd be awesome.
Because like, hey guys, just don't have anxiety. And you
No
wanna know
more
how.
anxiety. My mom be like, just smile. Like you got this. Like life is beautiful. Just smile, and you're gonna live. Then I'm like, okay.
Just do
Actually,
your show and tell. Oh, sorry.
I don't want to because mine is a two-parter. But if you
What
can,
does that mean?
because when we came to school, we had our. Oh,
So you say your part.
okay, fine. But okay, this show and tell piece, it's gonna come back. This is the Minecraft sunglasses with like the cool like thing on it. Leila has her own like pink version, I believe,
Purple.
version of it, but she forgot to bring it, so it's just mine. And one day on her birthday, when it was on her school day, she came in a Minecraft hoodie and the purple sunglasses, and then I came with my ones.
I gave Ryan the my green like
Oh,
LMFAO glasses.
And then we took a picture. I'll insert it.
Yeah. Bro, those glasses I love though, Ryan. Please do them justice.
Yeah.
Cause it's like so peak like Soulja Boy swag. How long have we been on for?
40 minutes.
Alright.
Um,
Do you have any notes?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I wanted to talk about this.
Right.
So last night I was hanging out with Ryan, Eve, and Morad, and and Haley, but she left before the part I wanted to talk about. So we were having a great lit time. We went to Morad's childhood school. It's like right? I don't know if that's doxing. Anyways, but and we were there and we were hanging out and it was so lit, and we were at the playground. And do you remember
G-Way.
playground? And I was there and I had a slight panic attack because that playground at Morad's school was almost 95% exactly like
G-Way.
playground.
And why did that
Oh,
give
fuck.
you a panic attack?
The G-Way playground.
What did
Because
you-
I was like, why the fuck is this playground almost exactly the same to our elementary's playground?
Because it's probably from the same company. They're all like the.
And I was freaking out, and Ryan told me that they're all from the same company. Do you remember the tube that would connect the second level
Yeah.
one? That wasn't on Morad's one.
Oh.
And then there were like a few like differences. Like, do you remember the tires, but the ones that weren't lifted off and they were on like next to that tube on the floor?
Yeah.
Well, on Morad's one, there were instead like monkey bars there
Oh.
instead of like.
I fucking hate monkey bars.
I fucking hate monkey
I
bars.
can't do them. I tried this like recently and I can't do it.
Now when I did monkey bars last night, I was like, holy shit, I'm touching the floor. Like, I'm so tall, I'm touching the floor. And one thing, when we were on the playground, like all of us, because it was like 10 o'clock, so there was no one there. But when we were on the playground, I was like, playgrounds are made for kids, what the fuck? Because we're having a hard time fitting through like the shit. Like us, like teenagers, like almost adults are like we can't fit through it. Oh my god. And anyways, I was freaking
Why
out.
do these kids need so much stimulation?
Because they all have ADHD. But oh my god, there's a bee. Anyways, but I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean that every playground is standardized and that they all have like the same layout? Because it was the exact same layout, except with the two things I just told you. And then
Did you know
G-Way.
to have tire swings? Do you remember that? They used to
What?
have tire swings like.
G-Way.
where?
But then they took it out because like it would be like everybody would be like, it's my turn to ride the tire swing.
You know, I realized we didn't have swings,
Yeah, we didn't have swings.
which was so weird. They had Morad School had swings, but we were there and I was like, why do you mean that playgrounds are standardized? That's so like capitalism, soulless, like stupid. Like every playground should be unique in my opinion. Like what the fuck? I don't know.
Fuck the kids. Like, who cares too much about kids?
And this playground that we're nearby right now, they got like renovated it. Oh, we already said this, but yeah, like, what do
and
you
it's
mean?
the
they fucking-
ugliest. Like, it used to have like this crazy like wooden. Like it was big.
It was awesome.
There was like a mountain climber
Yeah.
edition. There was like a pole that you could swing down, but I never did that. 'Cause I
Oh,
was scared.
and then last night I went down the slide. I was going down this plastic slide with my headphones on while music was playing, and I swear, I guess the static, like, because of the plastic, there's static electricity, and it shocked my ears for the entire way down.
Ouch.
And it didn't hurt like lasting, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, whoa. And that's why I thought my headphones were broken today. Because before we recorded, I was like, no, my headphones are broken. I don't think it's going to record very well. So I think
That electricity's crazy. I don't know how they developed that.
in our chemistry class, because me and Leila are in the same chemistry class, I'm like, oh my god, I'm learning about life. Like, life makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like, everything we learn about, like, energy
I'm
and, like,
cold,
reaction.
like endothermic ice.
Like,
to
shit
liquid.
starts to make sense. Yeah. So I think we should get into our media.
Okay. Oh, I have so much shit to say about media.
Yeah? Okay, go.
I've been watching the Trailer Park Boys again. I fucking love that show. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh my god. It's literally like my humor. It's so fucking funny. I've been also watching. I've been in my fucking hillbilly era. I need to leave and go on an adventure with my fucking Honda. Okay, sorry.
Honda.
My fucking, what's it called? My media of the week car is gonna be the Toyota Helix.
Such an interest. Okay.
Because the video that I was watching on, it's like one of my favorite videos ever. I was rewatching it, and it's like these two guys, and they're seeing how much damage this Toyota Helix can take. And they're just like fucking like throwing it off shit, crashing into it. They put like cinder blocks on it, and then they're driving with it, and it's still going. Like the car flipped over, and it's still going. And then I'll give you a music of the week. Oh, the show that I was gonna say as well is Hank Hill. Do you know that?
Oh no. Yeah, I do. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill, yeah. I've been watching King, but that show kind of fucking sucks.
I thought you were going to say Lucky Hank. It's the creator from Breaking Bad, his new show.
Is it about Hank?
No.
Okay.
But Saul, like Bob Odenkirk is the main character. I would have sex with Bob Odenkirk.
Yep. I don't know why, but it makes sense. You wanna go?
I'm actually really generous with my music. So, the stuff that I gave you guys. Anyways,
Is there like not a little bit of narcissism there?
I don't care. I think it's generous. Like, I don't know you viewers, and I'm giving you some really good stuff.
Yeah, I like
So, Shooting Star by Carly Rae Jepsen. Such an amazing, perfect, beautiful, awesome song. What are you laughing about? Like, literally, what are you laughing? That's actually not funny.
You were just like, I'm being really generous with my music taste right now, and then you're like, Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah, this is... Okay, nobody listens to Carly Rae Jepsen, sadly.
Yeah, that's true.
So everybody's like, Call Me Maybe, and that's it.
She got bills.
I went to her concert in September, and then when I was telling people, they were like, what is she going to perform, like, Call Me Maybe only? And I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Anyways, Boy Destroyer by Lustig Puppy. That's a really good song. Gone by Kanye West. I actually know it's really funny, and I didn't do, like, we didn't even plan this, but Trailer Park Boys theme song. I have a playlist of, yeah, I'm not joking.
It's really good.
It's
like
really good.
calming.
Yeah, it's really good. And then A Lot's Gonna Change by Wise Blood. Oh, yeah.
Ways.
Oh, my God. Sorry.
Also, I've been watching a lot of people on fucking huffing. Like, you
Like
know,
paint?
the drug? Not paint. Like, anti-dust on your keyboard.
Oh, what the fuck?
And the reason why I brought up the McDonald's thing is because I was like, there was this guy in the McDonald's parking lot, and he was huffing paint, and he actually fucking died in front of his friends. And his friends were just like,
What? Died?
He basically died. Like, the video ended, and he was like dead, basically.
What the fuck?
And his friends were like, yo, my bro, do you have a cig? Like, and the video fucking cut out.
Holy shit.
His friend is gone.
And then for so for TV shows, I'm watching the 3rd season of Succession.
Also, you fucking lied. The show is not over. Today's like an episode.
I thought it was over, I know. And then I talked about it with Ryan, because Ryan's like on like the most recent episode, and he was like, no, it's not over. Oh. Anyways, And then I'm on the 3rd season of Succession. I'm halfway through it. 3rd season is the best season yet so far that I've watched. It's so fucking good. Anyways, watch Succession if you haven't. But this 1st season's hard to get into, TBH. Anyways, the Mario movie, this is the only movie I watched since last week.
And how would you rate it? Is it a cultural icon like everybody says?
I rated it 4 stars out of 5 on Letterboxd. Follow me on Letterboxd. It's George Hate Page. But anyways,
I wish I could change my Letterboxd name, but I have to get Letterboxd Plus.
I might get Letterboxd Plus.
Are you serious?
I'm thinking about it.
That's why I get it. Like, I don't think I could ever get a plus of any app. Why the fuck does the TTC app need a plus?
What do you mean? Why is it a plus?
There's a. Did you see?
No. Oh my god.
On
No,
the
I haven't.
app, you have to like pay to get like proper directions.
What?
Yeah.
That's stupid. This was my review of the Mario movie. I said Act 1 was boring as fuck, Act 2 was mid, and then Act 3 was peak cinema, and I'm not joking, and it's actually really serious. I want Luigi so bad. Have you seen the Mario movie?
I've seen clips.
Luigi's really sexy.
I believe you.
Yeah? He's really sexy in that movie. And then,
He gives mean eyes. Does he swear?
I don't know if I think we're seeing different things because I never saw Mean Eyes.
Yeah.
And then Peach was best character.
Let me see. I'm trying to see. I'm looking through my notes. Oh my god.
That's it for me, bruh.
I think that's
Bleh. I feel so bad for the podcasters because I'm more like, I'm like so chill on here. Do you see it? Do you feel that?
like
like-
you're chilling.
Yeah, I'm more chill on here. But then when some people talk to me in person, I'm more like fucking crazy as fuck.
Maybe you're being your true
I think I
self.
need to do coke before I start this.
Yeah,
I think that'd be really good.
but also like today's just the vibe for chill. It looks like it's gonna thunderstorm. Do you want pants?
What do you, where is it gonna thunderstorm?
Look at that shit.
OMG, wait, what?
Look at that shit.
Do you have like crazy cool pants?
Crazy cool pants.
Because it's Rico Ness if she sees me and she's gonna smack a bitch and it's gonna be me.
I think I might have blue pants. It's
We'll see.
just a match with your fit.
Mm.
My sister's home though, so you can't come over. But I'll give you something.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a lit time. I'm gonna try and upload it on Monday, but it might be Tuesday.
You know what? These fucking iPad babies, like, they don't understand our content because, like, they expect, like, the most, like, flashing things, cut scenes, and, like, we're just gonna give it to you raw. And
Yeah. I'm sitting like a gay little chair, so I need to stop. Sorry, my
I
head.
don't know why, but you know that teacup kettle song? It's always
No, I
so
don't fucking know that.
Here I am a teapot, yes I am. Here is my spout, and here is my handle. I think it's always been associated with gay people. It's like a childhood song. Okay.
Yesterday I took a gay pill and a straight pill.
And then what happened?
Well, I took the gay pill and then I was as you would expect, and then I took the straight pill and I became as you would expect.
Like,
And-
they,
and I-
don't they don't affect each other if you take them at the same time?
Well, after my straight, there's God's fart on us. God is farting so loud right
That
now.
sounds so good,
Anyways,
though.
when I took the gay pill, so after the straight pill, like after the duration when I was straight, like it canceled out and then it
And then you
reverted.
became- Yeah. Okay. So this is
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night or evening or morning, and we shall see you
In the next
later.
one.